So this question is why we decided to do medicine and why you should too.
Oh, it's like throwing right back to the interviews. For me, I thought I wanted to do law because I love arguing.
I wanted to do law.
Did you?
Why wouldn't you do medicine would be the better question.
I don't know why I chose to do medicine. I don't know why I'm here. Because I wanted to help people.
Classic tales.
For me, to be completely honest, African family.
Did you like the subjects? Did you like science especially?
To be honest, I think my mum just drilled it into me from when I was like 5 that I was gonna have a good job.
Because maybe we were born to be doctors or medical students, not doctors yet.
Did you watch Grey's Anatomy?
Then I realised I wasn't good at English and I was good at like biology and stuff. So I just wanted to go into a career that had a lot of that. And yeah, my mum is a consultant secretary, so she always had loads of fun stories about medicine and the things her consultants are doing, and I thought, that's what I want to do.
I can't think of anything. I need to do this.
And you enjoyed challenging yourself?
Okay, so why I did medicine, in all honesty, was I used to do loads of these work questionnaires when I was younger about what career you'd be most suited to, like based on your personality, and no word of a lie, since I was like 9, 10, it always said a doctor, and I just from then on I don't think I had any other career in my mind. And then obviously you do the work experience, you do these things that are affirm that decision you make. So I didn't just base my application on these BuzzFeed questionnaires.
There's just so many different avenues that you can go down with it, so even though you feel like you're making a life commitment when you choose medicine, I don't actually feel like you are, because within medicine itself there's scope to do so many different things.
I also don't like shutting doors on myself, and it freaks me out, the idea of being like, oh my god, I'm literally like 16, 17 years old and I have to decide my career. But the thing with medicine is like you could literally do whatever you want to do, and it's great. It is like, it's really fun. There's no degree that's like more fun than medicine, I think. Might be biased, but...
Come from a family where medicine is just kind of the standard. So dad's an obstetrician and gynecologist, mum's an orthopedic surgeon. Being the youngest of 4, all 3 older brothers had gone to universities in America to study medicine, but you have to do like a pre-med, but that's a long story. So from that background, having older brothers go to places like Johns Hopkins, which is like renowned for like its medicine, I wanted to do the same. So medicine for me has just kind of always been there. It's always been medicine or nothing. Even when I would think about doing something like rugby or getting into academy in rugby and getting into this program at the age of like I think 16, my parents didn't really want me to go down that path, and now I'm actually kind of thankful that they did what they did, because I do really enjoy medicine. And with the rugby path, it was just like one injury and then that's it, and then I could be gone. So to be honest, it was my parents who gave me the initial spark for it, but I kind of took the ball rolling and I've loved it ever since.
I was always interested, like I used to watch like 24 Hours in A&E and all that stuff on telly, and I just thought, I was good at science and maths in school, so naturally just thought, why don't I try?
Also cliche, but lifelong learning, and it's not an office job. That was for me personally a massive thing.
Learning, you're regretting that now.
I mean, I am regretting that, but like I did not want to go and sit in an office. I like that you're on your feet, you're meeting new people every day. That's why
working in a team. Like, to be fair, when you're in placement, especially, like being in such a proper the NHS is big.
You get to see so many people. You're working in like massive teams of like doctors, nurses, like physios, midwives, and then obviously you're seeing patients all the time. Like you meet some crazy patients, you meet some great people.
I reckon you should go into medicine if you like meeting people, just because.
That's true.
Because like in hospitals, you're meeting new patients, you're meeting new people, you're meeting new doctors all the time. And if you can just talk to them easily, it makes it so much easier.
So if you like working with people and you kind of like science as well, I feel like you should definitely consider it.
I think you should go into medicine if you are sociable, have good communication skills, and want to use your personality to actually have an impact on someone else. I think that's a real good reason to get into medicine.
Yeah, getting older and realising how precious and special life actually is, to be able to, you know, give someone else that opportunity to carry on living their life as well is pretty incredible, I'd say. So that's what, yeah, keeps me on track and focused and determined to do medicine as well.
You get a lot of bang for your buck doing medicine as well, don't you? Like some people would get like 8 contact hours a week, few lectures, whatever. But like we in first year especially, and like to be fair, every year you're just packed like anatomy sessions, lectures, like.
And I think also at Liverpool, I love how we're literally on placement from second year. Like you actually feel like you are a student doctor, and because I know some unis like you're literally doing anatomy and like theory and lectures for like 2-3 years. But it's good that we're literally just straight in there.
I think it's different to a lot of other courses. You're here for longer, you're here for 5 years, you spend a lot more time with people on your course and you get to know everyone really well. And I think by third year, it felt like there was a big change between second and third year in terms of like knowing everyone, and it felt like a whole year group rather than individual like friendship groups, which I think is really, really nice.
I feel like because you're with everyone for 5 years, you make really good friends, and like to keep that going, like there's so many events and so many things to do, like it's never ending.
So I'd say the best bits of medicine are the placements. You get to meet, you know, a lot of good people in terms of both your fellow medical students, but the colleagues as well, and then you get to speak to a wide variety of interesting people as well, all the patients on placement as well, and you get to see like a real variety and interesting bunch of experiences that you wouldn't have otherwise.
I feel like everyone finishes 3 years at uni and thinks, oh, I wish I could stay longer. And I feel like we do the same after 5 years, but it's just so nice to have that much time here and sort of like get to know so many people. And especially when you start your own placement and stuff, I just love it because you become friends with people that you'd never expect to become friends with. And that's like the best thing about it for me.
All my friends on like other courses that were non-medics would always be like, oh, you've got so many medic friends. Like they had no friends on their course. Well, they did, but like not as much as we do. Like you meet so many people in your year and you tend to like live with them, do everything with them. And I just think it's nice, like a little family really.
It's definitely a big community kind of thing.
Definitely.
Go into medicine if you want the hard work of the science, but for you the real challenge is actually talking to people and working out what's wrong with them and looking after them.
I think you should go into medicine if you like a bit of a puzzle. Like a patient comes in, you don't know what's wrong with them, you have to work it out, and like it's literally just a big puzzle, and it's pretty fun to be fair.
You should do medicine if you love meeting new people and love learning about different people's stories.
Being in the medicine profession, you're very privileged in that you can meet people and they can tell you sort of everything about their lives that you ask, and you have that sort of assumed trust. So getting to meet the people and hear their stories and hear all about them is something really powerful. It's a big draw of medicine for me.
You can change someone's day by having a simple conversation with them, even if it potentially doesn't mean that much to you. You know, you're just having a nice conversation with someone. It could be the nicest thing that's happened to them all day, all week even. And they'll remember you. You'll come back to the ward and patients will remember you if you've just done the slightest nice thing for them.
Literally. If you think about it, there's not really that many other jobs that you get so much like job satisfaction from. Like, you know, you're doing something to like maybe save someone's life. So that's true.
How many jobs can you walk out of at the end of the day and say, I saved a life today? And ultimately that made me think, very few.
Good thing about it is you do the course and then you've got a job, whereas a lot of people spend so much time like faffing around, like trying to find jobs that they're interested in, whereas you know, they're so lucky. And also why you should do medicine, I think like it's just a really rewarding job.
I think you should do medicine if you're interested in it, but also if you want a stable, well-paid job. It's a very good market to go into. They're always going to need doctors, so that's another reason, I suppose. Well, it is.
It is. Coronavirus has shown.
You should do medicine if you love just chatting to people and getting to know people, and seeing like the world a little bit from their perspective.